morning, friends, and welcome to our morning devotion on this Wednesday, December 15th, the week before Christmas Eve. I just can't believe it. A big thank you to everyone who attended last Sunday, whether online or in person, for our Christmas cantata and our traditional services. We had a blast, had a great time, a lot of fun with the music, heard a lot of great responses from you all. Quick plug for next week. We have our on December 23rd, our Living Nativity. This is a huge event with animals and people, and it tells the whole Christmas story all around campus at Anona, and you can come. I think it's from 4 to 6, but check online at anona.com to find out for sure. And then, of course, our Christmas Eve services. We'd love to have you come in person. They will be online through live stream, but there's something about being in person with those. When you're enveloped in the music and you light those candles and the room is filled with the lights there, it's very different there, and I encourage you to come on out. We have a 6 o'clock and 8 o'clock traditional service and a 7:30 contemporary. So this week I want to talk about joy, because joy is our theme for this Sunday on the fourth Sunday of Advent. And I want to talk about choosing joy. You know, we're big conscious discipline people at Anona, and one of the things we talk about in conscious discipline is we can choose how we respond to things. Now, there's a lot of things that happen to us in life that we might not choose that could happen to us, but we can choose how we respond to it. You know, you could get into a fender bender in your car with another person on the way to the grocery store, and you probably didn't choose to do that. You know, that wasn't your choice. They might have even just hit you. It was their fault. But you can choose how you respond to the other driver when you pull over and begin talking to them afterwards. And so when we talk about choosing joy, of course, the Christmas story starts with Mary. And in the Gospel of Luke, you have the angel Gabriel that pays a visit to Mary and says, look, you're going to be pregnant and you're going to carry the Son of God. And if you read the passage there, Mary really doesn't have a choice in the matter. I mean, the angel Gabriel doesn't come and say, Mary, would you like to do this for us? You know, we're thinking about this. What are your thoughts? No. Angel says, hey, this is happening. You're going to carry the Son of God there. And so Mary really didn't have a choice in that matter. But even though she didn't have a choice in that moment or what was to come, she did have a choice on how she would respond. Now, if you think of a young, unmarried teenage girl being told that you're going to be pregnant and there's an angel involved, she could have responded very differently in that moment, as many of us might respond, you know, in the midst of crisis like that, and yet she doesn't. Let's go to Luke chapter 1, verse 47. When the angel Gabriel tells us to Mary, here is what she says, how she responds to the angel. She says this, my soul magnifies the Lord, and my spirit rejoices in God my Savior. Mary chooses joy. She chooses to respond with joy in that moment. And that's my prayer for you and for me this Advent season. Because the reality is there's probably going to be some times, if it hasn't happened already, when things don't go the way you plan. Right? When you have that Christmas gathering at your house next week, there could be a fight or some strong arguments or some real disagreements going on in your house. That meal that you're going to prepare that is hoping to be perfect and absolutely fantastic maybe doesn't always turn out the way you expect. Or maybe even find yourself dealing with something unexpected, an unexpected accident or illness or just a moment that you weren't planning on. And when those occur, my prayer for you is this, to stop, take a deep breath, relax, and choose to respond with joy. And have the assurance to know that God is with you every step of the way. Until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of God's hand.